And welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show that celebrates the dark art of the tall tale. On David Mitchell's team tonight, he's spied on more birds than a teenage Russell Brand. It's the comedian, naturalist and TV presenter, Bill Oddie. And one of the country's best-loved comedians who's also had a #1 hit in the charts. Finally, someone I can relate to. It's Frank Skinner! And joining Lee Mack tonight, a comedian who used to have a job in a call centre. She says it wasn't that bad, but the daily 17-hour commute to Mumbai was knackering. Sara Millican! And a comedian who trained as a chef but had to give it up when he realised he wasn't a rude, cantankerous arse. John Richardson! So we start with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists each read out a statement from the card in front of them. Now, to make things harder, they've never seen the card before, so they've no idea what they'll be faced with. And it's up to the opposing team to sort the truth from the lies. And Sara Millican is first tonight. Sara.
OK. I once wet myself in a car and then blamed it on my friend's dog.
David.
Right. I mean, I'm willing to believe it. I'll say that at this point. Why did you wet yourself in a car?
Because I needed a wee in a car.
I've needed a wee in a car, but I've never weed in a car.
I was once stuck in a very long line of traffic trying to get onto the Severn Bridge on the M4, and I let myself go in a 1-litre bottle of Volvic.
I did that on the motorway, and my problem was I was really desperate, and I had a bottle of water, and I had to drink the water. My body was saying, no more water. So it was a terrible cyclical thing. No sooner I got it down, it was out again. I didn't want to draw attention to myself, because people might pull up either side, and I'd clearly, by my facial expression, be urinating at that.
Oh, please show us that face.
So, I mean, this is obviously just for everyone but me, a commonplace occurrence.
Yeah.
Basically, lavatories are just for me.
What a great name for your autobiography.
Yeah.
Who did you blame the dog to, if you see what I mean?
To the mechanic when I took it in for a valet.
So, whose car was it?
My car.
Your car. You peed in the car.
Yep.
Were you in is there a good reason for that? Were you in a traffic jam after a large bottle of Evian?
I was, well, just tap water, probably.
I've never been in a car with a tap, so, you know...
It's a very posh car.
Right.
Yeah, I was stuck in it.
It's so posh, it's plumbed in. Actually got gangs of people following it with pipes.
Well, to be fair, if it was plumbed in, I'd have probably had a toilet in there as well.
I've never done this, but is it conceivable? Because as a woman, you don't really have much control over where it's going. But as a man, is it conceivable you could aim it out of the window?
You could, but the speed you were going at would mean it opened straight back in you. So when you got to this mechanic, what did you say? I mean, was the stain so clearly visible?
No, it had sunk right in.
Was he a bit confused that the dog was driving?
Because I wasn't on the driver's seat.
You changed seats for Halloween.
That is dangerous. You change seat in a traffic jam where you're in control of the vehicle.
You can't buy class, can you?
If I looked in a rear-view mirror, I'd think that passenger looks very, very content, considering there's no one driving.
What are you thinking, David?
What do you think, mate?
I just think Sarah is the kind of strong, independent woman who would step out of her car, stride to the hard shoulder, and say, just go, and then do it.
Yeah. Bill, do you believe it?
Yes, I think it happened.
Well, you think it's true and you think it's a lie. So I have to decide, which I hate. I think it's true. I
think it's true?
Yeah.
OK. So in that case, Sara, truth or lie?
It is, true.
Well done, David.
You listen to it in future.
Goodness me.
stuck in traffic for 2.5 hours. I was in absolute agony and thought it was the only way out, and it was either that or rupture something, so I just moved across, stripped, weighed, moved across, pulled back up, champion.
Well, there we are. And if you've been affected by any of the issues raised on that show, Frank.
OK. I was once driven to A&E in an ice cream van. In place of a siren, the driver turned on the musical chimes.
What happened to you that involved having to go to A&E?
Well, I was playing rounders, and I ran in between bases, and I sort of went over on my ankle. And it was in Cornwall.
Your ankle?
Yeah. That's how far out of place it went.
Blimey!
So I'm in real proper agony, like, honestly, I thought I was going to black out, it hurt so much. And somebody phoned an ambulance, and it probably was about 25 minutes, and still no sign. This bloke came over from the ice cream van, and he said, I'll take you to the hospital.
So they're trying to dial the emergency service. Perhaps instead of dialing 999, they press 99. It's easily done. So you've gone over on your ankle,
Yeah.
and the ice cream man has seen you from a distance, hasn't
Well, we
he?
didn't have a car. We all got the train down, so no one had a car with them.
Right.
So this bloke said, I'll give you... And I was just... The idea of getting to somewhere where they could just give me a painkilling injection would have been lovely.
And presumably you didn't get the siren going straight away?
No, it wasn't the siren. It was Greensleeves.
Well, Greensleeves, but...
Did you like give him some money for lost trade?
Oh, no. When you've been a celebrity a bit longer, you'll realise that money's no longer relevant.
Whereabouts in Cornwall were you?
I was in Truro.
I don't understand why you would put the siren on.
I think I did mention to him that I liked music from the Tudor period.
I also don't understand why you were in Truro, because if you didn't drive, you would have got the fast service to Penzance.
Our holiday was a combination of rail travel and taxis, and a little bit of ice cream.
Great
van.
bands.
Time for a decision.
What do we think?
I'm not happy with it.
You're not happy with it?
Not happy with it.
You're not having it?
Oh, I think it's true.
I don't want to become Trevor Travel Planner, but if... I mean, a rounders kit is something you throw in the boot of a car. You don't take it on a train.
OK, so you're saying it's true?
I think it's true.
John thinks it's a lie?
Yeah.
We'll say it's a lie, then.
You're going to say it's a lie? OK, Frank, truth or lie?
It is a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Frank wasn't driven to A&E in an ice cream van. In fact, accidents involving ice cream vans are incredibly rare, yet always result in the tragic loss of hundreds and thousands. Bill, you're next.
Right, OK. I was saved from drowning by a character from the children's show Rainbow.
Wow.
Surprisingly buoyant, you 6-foot felt-covered man.
We don't know he's felt-covered. There was unfelt-covered men as well. People. Human beings, I think.
Jeffrey.
Well, let's not give him any names. Don't help him. Which character? If he says Jeffrey, I'll kill you.
Freddie.
Well, there was a Freddie. There was a Rod, Jane and Freddie.
Rod, Jane and
wasn't
Freddie,
there?
yeah.
Yeah, he was the sexier of them.
I always like the pink hippo.
Only one arm, though.
What?
Yeah, George and Zippy had one arm each.
No. Oh, yeah, they did. The other arm was in the mouth, wasn't it?
What are you saying? You say a lot of disgusting things on this show, but now you've gone too far.
So Freddie has saved you from what was that, a pond?
From drowning. The pond?
It was in the sea.
The ocean.
The ocean, OK. Which ocean was it?
It was the Indian Ocean.
Did you get the train there?
Now, the question I want to know is Fred from Rod, Jane and Freddie, is he on holiday with you, or is this an unbelievable coincidence?
It is actually an unbelievable coincidence.
Did he recognise you?
Yes, he
or
did.
known you
Yeah,
already?
no, he did know me. I hadn't met or anything like
No,
that.
but he was aware. He was aware.
But he was aware that there was somebody in the sea, some way offshore, waving as if to say, "I am drowning, I am drowning."
He probably thought you were doing the Funky Gibbon, didn't he?
It might have been pre-Funky Gibbon.
What year was it?
Wow. Surely human beings still lived in the sea.
You're in the sea,
Yes.
and then Rod, Jane and Freddie... Or just
Yeah.
Freddie? Is he with Rod and Jane, by the way?
He was with Jane.
Well, Jane and Freddie were a couple, weren't they?
I think there still are a couple.
Did Rod must have felt left out?
He was giving it to Zippy.
Did he cup you in the traditional...
No, he didn't cut me.
I don't mean...
Oh, no.
Yes. Well, I'm not suggesting you arrive before I save you.
So I got pulled in backwards, yes, on my back. as it
To
were.
the shore.
Yes, back to the shore, and it was
But
about...
how's he going to be back to the show? He's not going to take him further out.
He might have been intercepted by a lifeboat.
That was the angriest he has been in 3 series.
Don't come onto this show and soil the seats.
Too late.
So, Bill, he gets you back to the
Yes,
shore. Was that
yes.
the end of it?
We then exchanged pleasantries and said, you know, what the hell are you doing here? They were on holiday, we were on holiday. Total coincidence.
My query would be this, and it's not train related. If no one else but Freddie was around, how did you not know you were on holiday with Freddie?
It was a very small island. I'll name drop it now. In the Seychelles. Ooh, bit of class.
Will we all get free holidays in the Seychelles now? Said
But
that.
I will.
I also think the Seychelles sound nice.
I've always adored the island of Mauritius.
Does anybody want in from Alton Towers?
OK, Lee, time for your decision. What is your laser-like mind telling you?
It's a lie.
Do you?
Yeah, I think it's a lie, because I don't remember any episodes of Rainbow that had Freddie swimming in them, so I'm not sure he could.
I think it's true, but I just have this really sad image
Listen,
of
I've
lots of
got
other
it.
people watching you drown.
Lots of people.
Bloody getting there.
OK, John says it's true. Sarah says it's a lie. I'm going to say it's true.
OK.
Very well, the answer is... It's true.
Yes, it's true. Bill was saved from drowning by Freddie from Rainbow. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Kathy. Welcome, Kathy. So, John, what is Kathy to you?
This is Kathy, and we crashed into each other while we were both on our driving test.
Sarah, how do you know Kathy?
This is my friend Kathy. We fooled the newspapers into reporting that she'd been left under the spell of a hypnotist at a hen party.
And Lee, what about you?
This is Kathy. She's the hotel receptionist that I had to phone from my room when I found a peacock in my hotel room.
So there we have it. John's pranged motorist, Sarah's newspaper prankster, or Lee's peacock remover. David, where would you like to start?
John, your
Hi.
Your driving test. How did the crash happen? What manoeuvre were you attempting?
I was pulling out of a junction onto a carriageway, but then I saw a car, so I stopped, and she drove into the back of me.
Basically, 2 driving tests in convoy, as it were.
Yeah. Well, you do the same route from the same driving school, don't you? When you go to get your exam.
Did you fail your test, John?
We both had to have our tests annulled because of the accident.
Annulled?
That usually involves the Pope, doesn't it?
When was this, John?
I just had to renew my licence, so 11 years ago.
11 years ago, OK. Kathy hasn't changed the number in 11 years.
She described it as weird, what had happened, and I remember thinking it wasn't weird. You hit me. So she said we should keep numbers, jokingly, and said, so that we don't get our test on the same day next time. Lol.
Yeah. Did people say lol 11 years ago?
Yeah, it was just coming in then.
Right.
Before we even knew you could write it down.
Yeah. Sarah, why did you, what's the story here? What?
Disinterested policeman.
I think you mean uninterested policeman. All good policemen are disinterested.
Yes, good point.
Not an amusing point.
Grammatically, an absolute belter.
Yeah.
What's the difference between what does disinterested
Disinterested
mean?
means impartial. Uninterested means bored.
I don't know which one the audience is.
Sorry, please continue.
So, Sarah, you fooled the newspapers about a hypnotist at a hen party.
Fooled the newspapers into reporting that she had fallen under a spell put under by the hypnotist at the hen party.
And what was the nature of the spell? What did Kathy think she was?
Every now and again she would just burst into song as Madonna.
So how did you then fool the paper? Did you just phone them up?
Just phoned them up and told them, and
They printed it.
they came out and did a photo shoot, the local paper.
Did it end up in any national paper?
Yeah, it ended up in most of the national papers.
Seriously?
Most?
Was Kathy photographed? Was she in the paper looking Madonna-esque?
Yes, she was.
David, are you satisfied with your witness? Would you like to move on?
Yeah, what about Lee?
You found a peacock in your hotel bedroom.
Yes, I found a peacock in my hotel room. Yeah.
Did they have ornamental grounds?
They had some sort of ornamental grounds to a degree. They definitely had peacocks.
Did you hear the peacock?
I woke up in the morning. It was ground floor, and you know, like most blokes who sleep on their own hotels, it can get a bit whiffy, all right? So I opened the French doors that were in the room. I opened the French doors. So I go into the swimming pool, which is very near my room. I come back with the dressing gown on. I walk in, and there's a peacock in my room.
Yeah, did he do the thing with his tail?
He saw me and he sort of went like that, and I think his tail went up a little bit, and then he sort of ran around a bit, and then he sort of got a bit flustered, and I tried to waft him out the door.
Yeah.
I was a bit panicking, because I know a peacock doesn't sound very threatening, but it's one of those things that in your room suddenly becomes terrifying.
So, now you've tried to waft the peacock out, and then you ring reception, Kathy answers.
Yes.
What do you say?
I said, this is a bit weird, but there's a peacock in my room. And she said, oh yeah, they do that a lot, believe it or not.
Right.
And she came round. She sort of just literally sort of was more assertive than me.
She wafted it with a bit more
Can you
gumption.
stop saying waft? It was a bit more masculine than that. She said waft once and you haven't let it go, have you?
She used the pillow, made a
She
few
did the pillow
noises,
to,
the peacock went
the
out.
peacock went out, and then she even shut the doors for me. I was like, I could have done that.
It was a takeover bid by the peacocks to distract Kathy. When she got back to reception, 50 peacocks. This is our hotel now.
I just think... I just think a receptionist would phone someone else, another member of staff, to deal with
It wasn't a big 5-star hotel. It was a sort of, you know, I don't know what star it was, but it was a sort of, it was more casual, the hotel, than you're imagining.
No. Peacocks are in very posh places and very formal places.
Very rural places, generally.
No. It's not like you don't farm peacocks.
Yes, you do. People do farm peacocks.
Okay, yes. This countryside is covered in massive flocks of peacocks.
No, but they do farm
all the peacock milk we endlessly drink.
It has to be all or nothing.
There's nothing more informal and laid back and basically hippie-ish than those hotels with peacocks milling around. In and out of the rooms, and the occasional panicky comedian won't join in, won't pal up with the peacock.
Say it, go on, I don't want to say it.
Tries to waft it out. And the only member of staff in the hotel has to come and make noises with the pillow.
Do you know what?
And apologise to the peacock later and say, we won't let him stay here again. He's all stuck up.
So, we need an answer. David's team. Is Kathy John's unfortunate learner driver, Sarah's hypnotised hoaxer, or Lee's receptionist to the rescue?
Well, you see, if we take Kathy, though, as the core of this whole thing,
Yeah.
I think Kathy looks too alternative and cool to work in a small, anonymous hotel.
Do you know what I'd say to that, Frank? Have you ever noticed sometimes you're talking to the receptionist at a hotel and they seem one thing, and you see them in the local pub later that night, and they can be quite punky. David, decision time. What are you going to say?
Bill, what do you think?
I would think that it could be the peacock rescue.
I can see her doing all the moves for Madonna. I can see her with 3 muscular black men behind her doing a synchronised dance.
So can she, by the look of it.
I think it's Sarah's. I think it's a local paper scam.
The local, that's what you're going for?
Yeah.
OK. Kathy, would you please reveal your true identity?
Hi, I'm Kathy, and together, Sarah and I fooled the local papers with our fake hypnotism story.
Wow. It was in the national press, it went in the Star and the Express, but it was biggest news on the Shields Gazette, where it was front page news. There it is. Thank you very much, Kathy. Which brings us to our final round, Quickfire Lies, in which our panellists lie not only through their teeth but against the clock. First off is... it's Lee.
When I'm at home, I amuse myself by shaving only half my face and doing that thing where you have a conversation between 2 people.
What are the characters of the shaved Lee, unshaven Lee?
I'll often do a sailor because that suits the look of the longer beard.
Could we have a little bit of sailor?
Looks like you shaved half your beard off again.
Hang on, that doesn't make sense because it doesn't. It looks like he's got the complete beard.
No. He's got the beard and he's talking to the man.
To the other person, yes.
Looks like you shaved off your beard off again.
Yeah, but the other person
The
looks like
little
he's...
boy looks up and goes, I couldn't help it, I had to, because I was feeling a bit hairy.
That doesn't make any sense because the other one looks like he's completely shaved his beard.
No, sorry. I've shaved half the beard.
Yes, I know.
The one with the beard is the sailor with the beard.
Looks like you've shaved off your...
Meaning him.
half your beard off.
The other
to the
fellow.
other one, who's then sort of going, yes, I did. Yes, I did shave half it off. But it doesn't look like they've shaved half it off. It doesn't look...
They shaved it all.
They shaved it all off.
No, you're wrong. No. I've shaved it all wrong, David. Wrong. Do it again. Right, man with half a beard.
Yeah.
You look like you shaved...
No,
Wait,
the character you're playing.
Wait, the man with a let me finish.
Okay.
Looks like you shaved half your beard off again.
Okay.
Yes, I had to, but you should see the other side. Look, it's still there. The other fellow goes, I'm just as bad as you. Look, clean shaven. If you let the story finish, you know I'm using it up.
Why did you say half in the first remark? Did you say it looks like you shaved your beard off again? Should we shave your whole beard off again? And he's going, yes, I know, but then let me show you more fully. Like you did.
I didn't say it like a red boy.
Coincidence, because I too am a cock.
You know what? The kids just laugh and clap.
Right, David, time for a decision.
Well, we think it's a lie, don't we?
I think so, yes.
Yeah.
Definitely a lie.
Saying it's a lie. OK.
Yeah.
Lee, is it the truth or were you telling a lie?
It is, in fact, true.
Yes, it's true. Lee does amuse himself by shaving only half of his face and pretending to have a conversation between 2 people. John.
Possession.
Right, there's a box under your desk. John, would you bring the box up, please?
This is the emergency kit that I keep in my car at all times.
OK.
Well, not at all times, obviously. It's here. Lie!
Next. John, will you take it out of the box and put it on the desk there?
What would have been brilliant then if he'd have took his car out of that?
Can we investigate it?
Yes, you want to, yeah.
Spotty
I'd
mug.
quite like to. I'll be very careful with it.
Are you going to bring it back?
Yeah.
I'll be careful. There we go. Thank you.
Oh, I've never given another man my box before.
Okay.
I have, it's quite nice.
There's a mug, spotted mug.
Yeah, well spotted.
Yes, here's options, Belgian chocolate.
Bill, sorry, can you be careful with that? That's his mother's ashes.
Chocolatey ashes.
Here, a little bottle of...
Some red wine?
Can I just say this is like the most boring version of the generation game.
Oh, the best ready, steady cook ever.
It's a sort of a post-nuclear deal or no deal.
Right, OK, so take us through why you've got these items.
Well, I'm on the road a lot, and I like food and alcohol. So I make sure I have some in case I have an unexpected overnight stay.
I love how seriously Bill and Frank are studying the product.
This has got a very curious marking on it. It's a circle and a pregnant woman and a line going across it. What's that got?
That suggests to me that they don't advise that pregnant women drink.
It's hardly hieroglyphics, Bill, is it?
I tell you what, if I found this in a car, I'd assume it was the flight recorder.
David, time to guess.
I think it's nonsense. So we having to say it's nonsense?
You're all saying it's a lie. OK, John, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
It is true.
And I should say, if you're thinking of compiling an emergency car kit of your own, both Would I Lie to You and the BBC would like to point out that other brands are available. And that noise signals time is up and it's the end of the show, and I can reveal that tonight's winners by a massive 7 points to 3, Lee's team. Of course, it's not just a team game, and my individual liar of the week is Sara Millican. Yes, Sara Millican. Sara hasn't lied so much since her first day on Loose Women when she told her co-hosts, honestly, I can't smell gin. Good night.
Nina Conti and Bill Bailey join Stephen Fry for QI over on BBC Two now. And here on BBC One, Anna Friel has a hair-raising welcome at the airport. Come fly with me at 10:35. That's after the news. Next.
Good evening. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show with unvarnished truths and highly polished lies. On Lee Mack's team tonight, a comedian who released a book called Sex, Power and Money, which, coincidentally, are also her nicknames for me, David and Lee. It's Sara Pascoe. And a fitness instructor who knows all about feeling the burn. Those spandex leotards must really chafe. It's Mr. Motivator. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, an award-winning broadcaster who's covered the Olympics, Wimbledon, Ascot and the World Cup. David, those are all sporting events. It's Dan Walker. And an actor who quit her job at an optician's for the West End because she wanted to see her name up in lights in gradually smaller and smaller letters. It's Nicola. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. Now, to make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Sara is first up tonight.
As a child, I once secretly cashed my mum's family allowance and used the money to buy a cat.
David's team.
So, how did you perpetrate this fraud?
Lot of strong allegations straight away. It's not fraud.
Is it not a fraud?
I didn't say I was my mum.
Right.
My mum, single mother at work, so quite often couldn't get to the post office during opening hours, so my job was to get the family allowance. I'm the eldest.
Right. And how old were you?
11.
I see. So you were permitted to collect the money.
Yes,
What
yes.
you weren't then authorised to do by your mother is to spend it on a cat.
Not explicitly.
So it's not fraud, it's theft.
So what happened then, Sara? Talk us through it.
So I went to the post office.
Yes.
Got the family allowance.
Yes.
Quite near the post office, there was lots of different shops. a high street,
Yes.
if you will. Oddly, on the way to go to the post office, I had popped into the pet shop, and there were 2 little kittens, and they were kind of all snuggled and sleepy. Oh, very sweet, very sweet. So I went to the post office, got the money. It was about £30, and then on the way back, one of the cats had been sold, and the other one was there, very lonely.
Is this the story you told your mum, or is this the truth?
This is... We don't find that out till the end of the round.
I'm getting old, I keep forgetting the format.
He was meowing, he was sad, and I realised that I now was holding enough money to buy him, and so I did.
How did you tell your mum?
I told my mum that I'd gone to the post office as instructed, picked up the family allowance, but then when I had been walking home, it had been very windy, the money had flown away. When I was looking for the money, in the grass, I found this kitten.
Did she fall for that?
No.
Oh. I was going to say if she did, can we get her on that team?
So what happened? Were you allowed to keep the cat?
Well, for a very, very short amount of time, the cat was in our house, but my mum was looking for somewhere else to basically to give him away to a home where he would be properly cared for, and then she told me that he had blown away.
You were only 11 and she went, oh, where's the cat? He blew away.
11 is not too young to learn the bitter lesson of how miserable life is.
Can I just say this has completely ruined my card in a minute, where I will be reading out that I, in the 1990s, bought a cat off a woman in a pub for 15 quid.
What are you thinking, Nicola? Does this story strike you as true?
I think there's a lot of detail in it.
A lot of detail, yes.
Yeah. You can picture the high street, the pet shop, the post office.
Yes, you've got a wonderful imagination. You're very gifted in that way, aren't you?
Well, I mean, we're talking about cats here.
Yeah, there are no cats.
No, and yet we vaguely know what we're banging on about.
You brought cats to life as vividly as Andrew Lloyd Webber did all those years ago.
I never saw the live show, I just saw the clip from the film.
I auditioned for that film and didn't get it. And you know who played the part I went up for?
Who?
Judi Dench.
How dare you! Ray Winston. Ray Winston. Wow. Dan, what are you thinking?
I feel like I want to believe Sarah on this one. I feel there's an element of truth there.
Well, I think the situation is we just completely believe this. Now, if it's a lie, there's something diabolical that Sarah has done, because we've just totally accepted it.
And can I just say, I'm enjoying the length of your shirt sleeves tonight.
Well, they're getting longer and longer.
You look like Lawrence Llewellyn-Bowen. Sarah, they're saying it's true. Was it true, or were you telling a lie? Yes, it's true. Sarah really did use her mum's family allowance to buy a cat. Dan, you're up next.
Possession.
There'll be a box at the side of your desk.
Yep.
Take the item out of the box, put it on the desk, and once you've done that, read the card if you would.
This is my sports bag, and halfway through signing it, I told Pele to put his pen down because I thought he was ruining it.
Please, Steve.
Well, that's very interesting. Is that a Brazil bag?
It's actually a New York Cosmos bag.
Oh, of course. So when did you meet Pele?
Well, Pele was the face of New York Cosmos. They paid him a lot of money to sort of front the rebranding of New York Cosmos. And
also the face of impotence.
Yes,
he is.
Yes, that's true.
Pele was put up for an interview.
What year was that?
Year? Probably about 2011.
So you already had that bag?
No, this was the bag that they gave you as like a goodie bag when you went to the press conference.
Was there stuff inside it?
There was some pencils and...
There were some pencils.
There was
what did
pencils.
he say?
He said there was some pencils.
I meant to say there was a pencil.
Were there any pencils or not?
There were pencils in there.
All right.
Yeah.
See, there was pencils.
No, you...
There were some pencils in there and a flannel.
No, there were a flannel. May we have a look at the bag?
I'm told it's been sanitised. Let me
but he's touched it now.
I've only touched the back handle.
I'm going to put my arm through it like this.
Never seen you look more handsome.
OK. That's interesting.
But if you look there, right, that says PE.
Well, it's a sports bag.
Exactly. Which is amazing, because the reason I didn't want him to sign it was because I wanted to use it in the gym, and now that's my gym bag with PE written on it, you see?
I mean, I understand the concept of not wanting the signature if you think the bag's better, but if he started it, is it not better to finish it than have just PE?
Right, so I'd taken a Brazil shirt with me.
For him to sign?
Yeah, so I gave it to the great man, and he signed the shirt, full signature on the shirt. And I think it was like an all the best Dan Pele, OK?
I didn't know his first name was Dan.
I took the shirt, I turned and put it on my normal bag that I brought with me, and then when I turned back, the great man had my bag that he picked up, and without thinking, I said, "Not the bag, Pele." And,
what an idiot Pele is! Put the pen down, Pele, you maniac!
What must Pele have thought of you? Because this bag was given to you for free.
He sort of stared at me angrily, and then he said, "No one's ever asked me not to sign anything before."
Did he have a translator?
No, he spoke perfect English.
Really?
Yeah.
He does speak English.
Does he?
Yeah. Are you impotent? It's pretty good English if you know the word impotent. So, Dan, so at this point, they're looking at you as if... And he said, no one has asked me not to sign something before.
Yeah.
What happens then?
I think we can see why he signed the impotence contract.
Yeah.
Someone just put it in front of him.
I don't understand why you didn't want Pele to sign a bag. Why?
Because I really like the bag.
Yeah, but imagine having a bag signed by Pele, waiting until, God forbid, one day he passes on to a better place, and selling it on eBay.
So do you have a lot of signed memorabilia by people and you're waiting for them to die?
Well, all that stuff I've got you to sign. All those Peep Show DVDs, I'm not watching them, that's for sure. So, what are you thinking? Sarah, do you think this could be true?
No, I don't think anyone would stop Pele signing their bag. I think it's a lie.
Mr. Motivator, MBE.
A lie.
OK. We're saying it's a lie.
It's unanimous. They think it's a lie. Dan,
yes.
It's a great story. Was it true or was it a lie?
I can tell you that the story is... true.
Yes, it's true. Dan really did stop Pele from signing his bag. Right, Mr. Motivator, you're next.
Every day, I do one press-up for each year I've been alive.
OK. Wow. David's team.
How many years have you been alive?
That's what he says at speed dating. How long have you been alive?
I'll tell you what, before you say...
Won't be for much longer.
Before you say, Mr. Motivator, let's just see how old we think.
It's hard to tell because he has the face of a 50-year-old and the clothes of a 14-year-old.
What are you going to say?
I'm going to add them together. No, I'm going to say late 50s, 58.
OK, Mr. Motivator?
67, 68.
Wow.
He said you're 67 and you claim to do 67 press-ups every day.
Yeah.
Mr. Motivator, obviously doing 67 would be inhumane. Maybe do one or two, just so we can witness the technique.
Well, I mean, if some of you guys would do it...
I'm just going to say at this point, there are no circumstances under which I will do a press-up.
David, what if it was a different exercise? Would you do, like, a jumping jack or a burpee?
What's a burpee?
It's where Victoria puts you over her shoulder and pats your back.
I'm happy to do one with you, Moat.
OK. Now, remember, I have a shoulder which has been in...
You've got a shoulder problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, me too.
Well, I'll do it for you.
Yeah. OK. You're here. So I'm going to do what you're doing now, OK?
Yeah, you got to do one.
That's not a press-up.
We are warming up, you idiot. You know nothing about the body.
Let's do it on the edge.
On the edge?
Like these, all right? Here we go. Let's go. Go. Push it. Come on, guy.
I'm doing it.
Come on, man. Very good. Keep going. You're going one, and then you can take it over.
We weren't going to do 67.
And then wide. And then wide.
I'm out.
I think it's fair to say, Rob, that you surpassed everybody's expectations.
I'll be fine in a minute. It was like something out of Rocky, wasn't it?
It was impressive, that.
It was great.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's kind of nice.
So, Dan, what do you think? Truth or lie?
I was tempted to say lie. Then I saw the ease with which he did that, and I'm thinking true.
What do you think?
I'm leaning towards a lie. But I'll let you have the deciding vote.
I've got the deciding vote anyway. I'm going to go true.
They're saying it's true. Mr. Motivator, was it true?
True.
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So, please welcome this week's special guest, Graham. So, Nicola, what is Graham to you?
So this is Graham, and I once got him to jump out of a cupboard to scare away my hiccups.
Right, Nicola's hiccup hero. Dan, how do you know Graham?
This is Graham, and he is the secretary of my highly exclusive club, and the name of the club, Egg Club.
Right, Dan's club cohort. And David, finally you. What is your relationship with Graham?
This is Graham. He comforted me when, while visiting a model village, I suddenly became overwhelmed by my own enormousness.
So there we have it. Lee's team, where are you going to start?
Nicola, tell me what happened.
I had a really, really bad case of the hiccups on set in Dairy Girls, and it was ruining the day.
Could I just hear the sound of your hiccup, please?
It would be a fake hiccup, but you can.
But yes, I'd like to hear it.
Okay. I just like had that moment where I was like, Mr. Motivator's asking me to do a fake hiccup. Like, what is my life? This is so strange. Okay.
What? Oh, goodness.
I don't know, did that help?
That sounded like Chihuahua from a distance.
Chihuahua from a distance, that's a scent, isn't it?
Graham seems to be quite a normal-looking man.
Yeah.
And so what was so scary about him coming out of a cupboard?
No.
Are you easily scared?
No. So we were in this old school building, and he is the second AD. He was like, I will hide somewhere here. He was like, I'm going to get you.
He told you.
Yeah, like I knew it was going to happen.
And the anticipation wasn't enough. You needed the shock.
It was literally the only thing.
Yeah.
What other techniques did you try before you did that?
Tried to do that water upside down thing, but that's a whole crock of rubbish.
Yeah.
Did you hold your breath and put your fingers in your ears?
Yeah.
What's the point of the fingers in the ears?
It stops air getting in your ears.
Yeah.
Stop you breathing out through your ears.
It's air getting in there to make you hiccup again.
Is that what causes it? Air going in the ears?
Just any air through any orifice.
What else do you have to put your finger in then?
You only have 2 fingers.
You don't, you have 10. Did you really just say on national television, you've only got 2 fingers?
No one noticed, Lee. No one noticed that. I didn't know how many I had. Nicola, did you know Graham's name beforehand? Do you know all of the crew's name when you're filming?
You definitely know the second, because they're the ones that whenever you need to go to the bathroom, you have to ask them. Like you're in primary school.
You have to ask them to go to the toilet?
You do, and then
You're really methodly playing this child, aren't you?
But if you have to go to the bathroom, they have to know where the actors are at all times. So there's a special code on a radio for when an actor's in the bathroom.
What's that code?
10-1.
Yeah.
10-1?
I have no idea what it stands for.
10-1, unless you need the other one, then it's 10-2.
So he jumps out of the cupboard.
Yes.
What happens?
I knew it was happening, so I sort of laughed and then realised that they were gone.
Oh. Well. Right, who would you like to question next?
Dan.
Yes.
Just remind us of your statement, Dan.
This is Graham, and Graham is the secretary of a highly exclusive club that I've got, and that club is called Egg Club.
OK, how many people are in this exclusive club?
You'd have to check with the secretary, Graham.
He can't tell us.
I think 15, 16.
And when you say exclusive, have people tried to join and they've been turned away?
Yeah, in Egg Club, we have a very specific poaching method. It's one of those things that started as a bit of a joke. I put some pictures of some poached eggs on social media, and then lots of people started sending pictures of their poached eggs back to me. So I said, you're banned from Egg Club for not doing it right.
And how many people do you think you've banned over the years or months this has been going?
Maybe 100. In Egg Club, we're like a basic egg, so no sort of frills, no salmon or... what's that green stuff? I've forgotten what the green stuff is.
What, the green stuff?
Spinach?
No,
Avocado.
Avocado.
Somebody's banned from Avocado Club.
Graham Graham sent me a picture of his eggs with no
Yeah.
avocado, no salmon, just plain toast, butter, eggs. And I said, "You're in, Graham." And then I send him a direct message and say, "Welcome to Egg Club." And
what does he say in reply to that?
He says, "Oh, fantastic."
Really?
Probably about a year into Egg Club, people start getting really angry that you're banned from. So I hosted an event about a year ago, and somebody came up to me with a plate with 2 poached eggs on it, and they said, "You banned me from Egg Club 6 months ago. Can you check these to see if they're OK?" And I said, "When did you cook them?" And he said, I cooked them yesterday." I said, "Well, you're clearly banned for another year." So...
Now, on social media, of course, you get a lot of celebrities, famous people. Have any of them had dalliances with your seemingly futile club?
Gordon Ramsay's banned.
No.
Did he send an egg, or did you just see him make an egg?
He made an egg, and somebody commented on his egg and said, "Oh, you're not going to get into Egg Club with that." And he said, I think it was, "What the is Egg Club?" And I said, "Foul language, banned for life." So...
Dan, can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Are you quite lonely?
No. I've got 3 kids and 2 jobs, but...
But still time for Egg Club.
What about David? Just remind us of your claim, David.
This is Graham, and he comforted me when, while going round a model village, I became overwhelmed by my own enormousness.
OK. Where was this model village?
It was in the Cotswolds.
Did you go on your own?
I did, yeah.
Is there a castle there?
No. If there'd been a castle, I wouldn't have gone to the model village. Because there'd be a castle.
OK, so this is interesting. So you think castles are better than model villages?
Oh, he loves castles.
So what else is
Castles
on
are not as much as him. That's why they call him Mr. Moat.
Why on earth did you go to a model village on your own?
I didn't have anything to do.
Was this recently?
It was a couple of years ago. I was working in the Stroud area.
Is that a euphemism?
Well, no.
OK.
Come on, look, you've got the moat thing. You're fine for a couple of years. So I was filming something round there. I had basically a day off, so I thought I'd go and sort of go somewhere nice.
And where were you when you cried? What particular part of the model village made you weep?
I think I had just passed the church.
Oh, that must have been a hell of a meal.
There was... yeah, absolutely. And, you know, with all those crenellations...
You've not sorted them out yet?
Very painful. Anyway, I just became... overwhelmed is the word. I couldn't bear the size of me and the smallness of the place. And I was tired. I was working very hard because, you know, as an actor, no one gives more than me.
Yeah.
And so I was quite drained anyway. It was probably too ambitious to go to a model village that day. I should have just been resting.
When you talk about your acting and the extent to which you give, I don't think the viewer will realise the amount of research you do. And for you to play a sort of repressed, upper-middle-class Englishman, middle-aged, takes, months and months.
It's a huge stretch. It's a privilege.
I bet it was when you passed that church.
It's so difficult to deal. On the one side, I'm got Rob making an assault on my whole career. On the other side, you are persistently implying that I have crapped out an entire medieval building. I just don't know. I feel like Germany in the First World War fighting on 2 fronts. I begin to turn fascistic in a few decades. That's what I'm saying.
So what did Graham do exactly?
Well, he comforted me.
How?
I had been overwhelmed, and I got to the point where I had to just lower myself, to at least get my head down to the level of the rooftops, because I was freaking out. The sort of sense of unearned power, the ability to smash and destroy. It felt like a bitter metaphor of humanity's predation on the earth. And I was just really...
Are you saying all this out loud at the time, are you?
No, I'm not saying anything out loud, but I am sort of crouching down next to, I think, a miniaturised shop with a Bovril advert on the outside.
Nice bit of detail.
Thank you. And Graham comes over and asks if I'm OK.
And what did you say?
Did Graham work there, or was he just another person enjoying the sights?
He worked there.
Okay.
And he says they get a lot of this.
Oh, really?
Right. We need an answer. So, Lee's team. Is Graham Nicola's hiccup hero, Dan's club cohort, or David's model mate?
Well, David is full of hogwash.
Do you think?
Yeah.
I don't know. You come onto a programme and you share something difficult and painful, and then this is how you're treated. Is this what would happen to me on Graham Norton? I don't think so. I think they'd mention the book and thank me for coming.
And Dan, as for your eggs, no way, Dan. The only thing that's remotely probably true is that Nicola. Because I look at Graham and he looks like the kind of person who would hide in a cupboard.
I think it's Egg Club. It's made me so furious, I think it's true.
You think it's Nicola? Yeah. You think it's David? And
OK, I think Nicola then as well.
OK, Nicola then.
We think that it is Nicola with her hiccups. Right. Graham, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Graham, and I'm the secretary of Dan's Egg Club.
Yes. And we can see one of the submissions to Egg Club now. Here it is. This is a picture that Dan was sent. That's what happens. They send it in. They say, "Morning, Dan. Surely worthy of Egg Club entry. Where do I pick up the keys?" And then Dan fires back with that. Unsanctioned rusty, lack of cutlery, overconfidence, banned from Egg Club, application for 117 days. Thank you very much, Graham. Which brings us to our final round, quick-fire lies, and we start with... It's Lee.
Last year, on a silent retreat, I got into a row with the rest of the group because of the snap, crackle and pop coming from my bowl of Rice Krispies.
David's team.
OK, what was this silent retreat that you were on, and why were you on it?
I was on it because I'm quite into meditating, and I wanted to do more activities rather than doing meditating at home.
I'm interested that the food at the retreat would be Rice Krispies.
Yeah. It wasn't. I actually brought my own Rice Krispies.
So where was it held?
It was in Scotland. I went with my friend Neil, and it was in Inverness.
What's the place usually used for when there isn't a silent retreat there? Is that
it's a silent retreat.
It's like next week another silent retreat. It's like
yeah, you know that when you go to Disneyland and you go, what's happening next week? And they go, next week it's still Disneyland.
OK.
Week after Disneyland.
Yes,
all right, next year, not Disneyland.
So there's a silent retreat in Inverness. I've never heard about it. How on earth...
You wouldn't, would you?
How do you tell somebody at a silent retreat that you're angry that their food is making a noise?
Oh, but just by giving them a look.
Tell you what, you start with your Rice Krispies, right? I'll be another gullible idiot who's handed over money to stay at this place. What are you doing now?
I'm shaking the Rice Krispies into the bowl.
OK.
Oh, sorry, are you in character?
Yes.
Oh, in that case, ask me again.
Well, I can't ask you if something... Well, I'm not the one who's... You're the one who's making the noise.
Oh, gosh. Oh.
So that was the tension.
And what were they eating for their breakfast that was so quiet?
Well, that was the annoying thing, because they were eating poppadoms.
So what are you thinking, Nicola?
I think this is true. I've known another comedian before that's been in a silent retreat. I have a
Who was the other comedian?
Tommy Tiernan, who's in Derry Girls.
I know Tommy, yeah. He was with me.
Dan, what about you?
Feels like absolute garbage to me.
OK, what's it going to be?
True!
You're saying it's true?
Yeah, I'm saying it's true, yeah. I mean, that's got to be one of the two options you were expecting.
OK.
You're saying true.
Good.
I'm saying it's definitely true.
Good. Lee.
Can I just say, David, I think you would suit a meditation retreat.
So, Lee, is it true or is it a lie?
Of course it's a lie, you pillock.
That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. And I can reveal that David's team have won by 4 points to 1. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show that sorts the facts from the fibs. On David Mitchell's team tonight, a TV star who can light up a room just by entering it. Yes, his teeth really are that bright. It's Rylan Clark-Neal. And a retail expert who, on her first day working for Harrods, knew she was going up in the world. She was the lift attendant. It's Mary Portas. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, she's a feminist and a vegan. So she wants to smash the glass ceiling, but doesn't quite have the strength. It's Sara Pascoe. And a comedian who is also a fully qualified GP. He knows that laughter is the best medicine, although penicillin comes a close second. It's Paul Sinner. We begin with round one, home truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Rylan is first up.
OK. I was once mugged by a fox.
Please, team.
Was it Edward Fox?
I didn't catch his name, please.
So, when was this?
This was... I was probably about 18.
18?
Yes, about 11 years ago. I'm only 29.
And what did he get? Your glacier mints?
No! I was on a night out with my friends, and I'd split from my friends, and my friend didn't live too far from where we had the night out.
Where, Rylan? Which part of the country?
It was in Essex. It was in Romford. So I decided to walk back to his, and he lives in, like, a cul-de-sac, like a dead-end road.
Yeah, we know what a cul-de-sac is.
What you don't know is that in Romford they're quite posh.
Yeah.
It's an important detail.
It's a very important detail, a cul-de-sac.
That's French.
Yeah.
It's only dead end literally, not metaphorically. These people are going places.
It depends what side of Romford.
Right, yeah.
So I'm walking down his road, and as I'm walking down this road, there's a wall, and there was a fox on the wall, and I was a little bit...
On the wall?
On the wall, just perched
What's
on the
he
wall.
doing up there?
Just looking at me. And, you know, I don't know if anyone else does this, but if there's, like, a fox or anything, I just sort of stamp my foot and went, you know, to run away. Instead, the fox slyly crawled down the wall and walked towards me.
Oh, my word.
Like, really slowly as well.
Right.
Which put me on edge. Now, I've got my phone in one hand and my wallet in the other. I was wearing an extremely skinny pair of trousers. I had no pockets, right? So, as I've gone, like, what the hell is going on with this fox? The fox jumped towards me. It leapt off of all of its legs.
Yeah.
And...
Yeah, whoa. How many legs?
4. For all 4 of its legs.
Does that add up?
Yeah. Okay, come on. Thank you. And in the ruckus, like the panic, I've gone, oh, and dropped my phone and wallet, and it grabbed my wallet in its mouth and ran away.
It ran away with the wallet?
It ran away with my wallet in its mouth.
When you rang your bank, were there any unauthorised uses of your credit card?
Well, it's funny because I did have to ring the bank the following day, and I said my wallet's been stolen. I need to cancel my
direct
cards.
debit from a chicken coop.
And they said, oh, that's fine, we can cancel your cards, but if you could get a crime reference number, because you've said it's been stolen, we need to just log it on the system. I said, yeah, that's fine. So I had to ring the police and describe the assailant.
How did you describe him?
Ginger and fluffy.
He didn't take the phone, did he?
No, I kept the phone.
Okay.
I was very lucky.
And did it come back? Did you?
No.
It never came back?
Never found it again, so there's some fox out there having a right old jolly up.
What do you think? Could it be true?
Did you not make any attempt to chase him, or...?
No, I was just in a panic, and I just wanted to get to the nearest point of safety.
I think it's a lie.
I think it's a lie. On the one hand, I don't think he's telling the truth. On the other hand, I've never got one of these right in my entire life. So,
wow.
Balancing...
You didn't tell us that before we booked you.
No.
For what it's worth, I've never got anything right on the chase.
Neither have I. You surprised me. I
I don't think he's telling the truth, no.
I think he's lying.
OK, yeah, we'll say it's a lie.
You're going to say it's a lie. Rylan, mugged by a fox. Truth or lie?
It is, in fact, very true, and I'm embarrassed.
It's true. Rylan really has been mugged by a fox. Sarah, you're next.
OK. It says possession.
Now, first of all, read out the card, and then when you've done that, take the object and pop it on the desk.
I once bought a chest of drawers for my bedroom online. I realised I'd made a terrible mistake when this arrived.
David, Steve.
Is it a doll's house one, is it?
All the evidence is
it?
there, Mary.
No,
that's full size.
Yeah.
She's massive.
Sarah, on those things, when you buy online, they do have measurements. Did you not think to look at them?
I knew that with things like clothes and shoes. I didn't know some charlatans were making furniture this small.
So you think they were charlatans? They weren't just sincerely making
tricksters.
doll's house furniture. They were trying to pass off doll's house furniture as full-size furniture online.
That's what I think they're doing.
You weren't surprised by the comparatively inexpensive postage and packing?
No.
If out, put through letterbox.
Honestly, if you saw a picture of this just close...
It's massive!
How much was it, Sarah?
Yeah. £35.
So did you just think you were getting like a full-on bargain?
Very cheap.
Yeah, but that's gone from a relative bargain to a lot to pay for that.
I was disappointed.
Do the drawers actually open and shut? Is it functional?
The thing is, Rob, in a way, it's just like a normal chest of
It really is,
drawers.
isn't it?
Oh.
Like, you can put stuff in there, it's just not big enough for my trousers and my...
Sarah, do you normally buy online your furniture?
I've got this habit at the moment, Mary. I like to buy things when I'm drunk, and then it's a surprise.
Why did you not send it back?
Yes. Did you because you can on these things, you can contact the seller, can't you? And you can
Do you know,
rate them or complain.
Can I be truly honest with you?
Please do.
Honestly,
How are you going to do?
Again, I love this. And I was too embarrassed to say that I hadn't checked the measurements.
Where do you keep it now?
I keep it in my kitchen.
Why?
Well, I like to put money in there.
How much? How much money can you get in there?
£1 in there.
Yeah.
£2 in there.
Yeah.
A rolled up £5.
Yeah.
And then
Careful.
20 if I've had to get a cab a long way. And it's good. It's good for spares. Good for if you're tipping someone who's delivered you something.
A pound, 2 or 5.
Yeah.
Depending.
What if you want to do 3? That would kill me, that.
You just add the
That's
one
a
to the
pound and a 2.
What do you think? Mary, what are you thinking?
It's a sweet story, Sarah, but I cannot believe you buy when you're drunk. So
What about you?
I think it's a lie, Sarah.
Rylan?
I disagree a little bit with Mary because I am a drunk buyer. I do like it late at
But I
night going,
believe
oh, I love something like that. But not a chest of drawers.
So what are you going to say, David, as captain of your
You
team?
think it's a lie?
I think it's a lie.
And, well, we're going to say lie.
Got to be a lie then. OK, Sarah.
Yep.
Truth or lie?
OK, I'm very relieved to tell you that it is true.
Yes, it's true. Sarah did buy a tiny chest of drawers by mistake. Paul, you're next.
35 quid. Sorry, just 35 quid per one of them.
I would rather, when drunk, give up 35 quid for that than panic and give my wallet over to a drunk
Is it
fox.
just... You weren't there, Paul!
Every night, to cram in as much learning as possible, I read a book while simultaneously listening to a completely different audiobook.
David's team.
OK, what was the last book and audiobook simultaneously you read and listened to?
It was Trevor Montague's this is the book, Trevor Montague's A to Z of Everything, which is the absolute Bible of general knowledge. And it was the Guinness Book of Records audiobook, but not for this year, but they do every year since 1956 when it was founded, and I have an obsession with 1984.
Why?
Why do you do two together? Why? And can you actually feed and retain information?
Well, can you is the question I can't really answer, because general knowledge is basically about learning as many facts as possible and then hoping they come up. But I only really do this in the 2 to 3 weeks before any major general knowledge quiz.
Because you're a big quizzer.
I'm the 5th ranked quiz in the United Kingdom, which is...
All right, don't boast.
But of course, the other 4, they listen to one, read one, and they've got one on Braille as well.
Oh, can I ask you a question?
Yes.
Can you give me 3 Guinness World Records from 1984, please?
I'll give you one that still stands. Robert Brydon is the tallest man of all time, 8 feet 11 3/4.
I knew
one
that.
that doesn't stand, that was stood in '84, is the previous year Calvin Smith broke the world record for the 100 metres, just before the World Athletics Championships, with 9.93
I didn't understand a word you
seconds.
just said.
Just trying to answer your question. And the third one is in 1984, Ronald Reagan beat Walter Mondale in the largest percentage of the vote, something like 73.6% of the vote.
Is that true?
When he beat Walter Mondale in the US presidential election.
Why are you asking us?
I don't know. I'm very flattered that you think I know about American elections in that much statistical detail.
Who was #1 in the charts November 1984?
Flex.
Well, that was actually May. So it was Chaka Khan, I Feel For You, with a harmonica by Stevie Wonder, a rap by Melly Mel, written by Prince. Chaka Khan, I Feel For You, was #1 in November 1984.
This is not a general knowledge quiz.
There's no evidence if that's true at all.
Which Rod Stewart song was a #1 in 1984?
Do you mean Baby Jane, 1983?
Yes, I do.
I'll tell you what, I really feel even more stupid that I couldn't add 2 and 1.
Where do you do this, Paul?
Well, I only live in a 2-bed flat. There's not many choices.
So you do it at home? You don't
do it, oh, yeah, I do it absolutely at home.
All right.
Can I just say, you said there was 2-bedroom, not many choices. I think you'll find there's not many options. There's only one choice.
I feel like when someone in the pub is trying to fight someone who's a bit bigger than they are. Hold you back from this.
What was the other book again?
Trevor Montague's A to Z of Everything, if one's allowed to advertise on a BBC TV show. It was...
Well, I think we should say other impenetrably boring books, I remember.
Right. David, what's
what
it
do you
going to
think,
be?
Mary?
Well, I believe him. I do. I just think it sounds very boring. And I don't think you are. So, therefore, I think it's the truth.
I think he's lying. I think he's coming at me with facts to confuse me. This is what they do.
I'm going to go lie.
You're going to say it's a lie?
Yeah.
Paul, were you lying or were you telling the truth?
It was a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Paul doesn't read one book while listening to another. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Paul. Ryland, what is Paul to you?
This is Paul. Paul's my plumber, and he came over to fix a leak, but ended up cutting my hair.
So, Ryland's hairdressing handyman. Mary, how do you know Paul?
This is Paul, and every Christmas I sing carols to Paul's cows.
Mary's festive friend. And David, what is your relationship with Paul?
This is Paul, and while browsing in a bathroom showroom, he persuaded me to hop in a tub with him to test whether it would fit him and his wife.
Lee's team, where do you want to begin?
All right, we'll start with Ryland. When was this haircut?
This was Big Brother Power Trip 2014.
What did you say before that?
I measure years by Big Brothers.
Big Brother.
So, how many brothers have you got?
I work on Big Brother, so I do it by the theme, and the reason Paul came round, I measure it by Big Brother. 2014.
Was he giving you a haircut for Big Brother?
No, but he ended up giving me a haircut for Big Brother. So my brother-in-law knows Paul, because my brother-in-law's an electrician, and he said, Paul, do the plumbing, because my brother-in-law did the electrics.
Is everyone paying tax? Just checking, because I know how these things can be.
You know what it's like.
Paul's giving me a right look.
Where was the leak?
It was basically my shower was dripping, and I'd called my hairdresser Hayley, and because he comes to my house to cut my hair and colour my hair, because this isn't real, guys. Shock.
Yeah.
And I said, babe, can you come and do my hair? It's Big Brother starts tomorrow. It's the launch. I need my cut and colour done. And she said, babe, I'm in Tenerife. And I was like, are you joking? It's fine. I used to do hair when I was 16. I said, I'll just do my own colour because I've got everything indoors anyway. So I put my colour on, and when I went to wash my hands, I realised that there weren't no water coming out of the tap. So I rang Paul and said, Paul, come over to fix my taps, and yeah.
And then what happened?
Well, then basically Paul came over and he fixed everything. Yeah. And I said, Paul, you wouldn't do me a favour, would you? I've obviously got everything at home. All I needed was like my sides and my back just shaved, and I've obviously got the razor. It's like number 4 setting or whatever.
Why have you got all the equipment at home?
Because I studied hair when I was 16.
Can I
so
say
I've got everything at
one
home.
rookie error?
With?
You. What you've done is you're talking about washing your hands. Everyone, even if they're doing
Gloves.
it, wears gloves.
Yeah,
so why have you got it
because
on
I
your
was,
hands?
Because I was colouring my own hair, so I had to do the back.
The gloves
and
come in the packet.
Yeah, but it doesn't go all the way out there, darling.
Oh, so it was this
David,
part
when
of
you
your
do
arm.
yours, do you wear gloves or do you mind the dye going on?
I just get a team of people round. I think, you can't afford to take risks with your look.
Yeah.
So this was one day before you were due to film Big Brother?
It was on the Thursday and we launched on the Friday.
You let a plumber take a razor blade, shave the back of your head before you did national television.
Right, it was very, very simple. It was
Oh, here's a detail then. So, he fixed the water, and then you had a shower to get all of the stuff out of your hair. And what did Paul do while you were in the shower?
I'd made Paul a coffee, and this is before, obviously, that I took my colour off, and I said, Paul, do you mind just sticking around 15 minutes just while I wash this colour off? I'll dry my hair and we just shave it.
This sounds a little bit like the start of Confessions of a Plumber. Oh, Paul, I just need to pop into the shower. Paul came in and there was some 70s jazz music.
And what sort of job did he do? Was you pleased with it?
Yeah, very pleased. Everyone said my hair looked nice.
How long did it
we
take?
did a good job. Like 5 minutes, not even
Well,
that.
it's about 25 minutes. He was a plumber with fag breaks and tea break. He didn't react. He's not a plumber.
I think he might have died.
OK, so, shall we move on to Mary?
Mary, yes.
Mary,
Just remind us,
Singing to
Mary,
cows.
what is it that you claim here with Paul?
I sing to Paul's cows at Christmas.
Oh, yes.
Right, what do you sing to them?
Away in a manger.
You sing Away in a Manger to them,
Yeah, and what's that one?
Well, you should know, you do it every year.
The cattle are lowing, that one, the baby
That is
away.
Away in a Manger.
Yeah.
That's away.
And,
that one, I sing that one.
I suppose the big question has to be why?
Well, because apparently they really like it. I'm not a particularly good singer. I'm not a particularly good singer, but they like being sung to, and it's a kind of...
Why do they like being sung to?
They find it very moving.
Yeah, and
Is there a reason that he chooses you as opposed to somebody who admits they can sing well?
Well, no, it's not just me.
Oh.
I'm part of the community who, live near Paul, and, we all get together to sing.
What's the actual purpose of this?
Lots of things. You give thanks, it's Christmas, and probably, that the cows are going to be in for the chocolate.
Well, I was about to say, if you really want to thank the cow in a way that would mean something to the creature, you've got to let him go.
Well, that doesn't make any sense at all. What are you thanking them for, then?
Yeah.
The thing you're thanking them for, you then don't get. The key thing is what you're thanking them for is their forthcoming deliciousness. You've got to do it in advance, because afterwards they can't hear you.
He's a really caring farmer, I have to say this. He's, a little bit of a
cows.
hippie. And I'm a bit of a hippie, and we connect, and we sort of think, this is a really lovely thing to do.
Not so much of a hippie that you don't mind killing the cows.
Hippies can kill cows.
You probably don't kill the cows yourself. You outsource them. That's the system.
I don't kill them.
Don't kill the cows yourself.
I sing to them.
That's very messy and upsetting. Send them to an abattoir. A lovely abattoir. A pampering abattoir. It's like a spa, but with knives.
Right, what about David?
So, David, remind us again.
While browsing in a bathroom showroom, Paul persuaded me to try out a bathtub with him to see if it would fit him and his wife.
Right. How did he approach you? What was the conversation?
Well, he approached me and said that he recognised me from the television.
Right.
On which I have appeared.
Oh. You had your I'm David Mitchell T-shirt on again, did you?
What were you shopping for that day?
A small basin or sink.
A small one?
A small one.
Don't want to treat yourself?
Like those... It was what I was looking for was to human scale.
David, what was going through your mind when a complete stranger walks up to you and says, I know you from the telly, will you get into the bathtub with me?
Well, it didn't happen like that.
It didn't... All right, then. It didn't happen like that, but tell us another version how it didn't happen.
He initially said, I like your work on television.
Really? It's a lie.
I'm going to say it. He asked for a selfie. We took a selfie, so it was very nice. I was feeling my...
It was very nice.
My fragile... It was nice. Look, it's not an accident we're in this business. On some level, we have an emptiness inside that we need to fill with the approval of strangers. And a little bit of the approval of a stranger was making me feel a bit better about myself. Thank you very much.
And David...
Albeit briefly, and then it turned out he had an ulterior motive.
David, I need you to act this up because we're all talking about this like it's sensible. But it's too intimate. Unless...
We were clothed.
I know. I want to know which way round. Did you sit opposite each other with your legs...
No, we both sat at the same end.
So you were spooning you?
No, of course we sat at opposite ends.
Did you choose the tap end or the non-tap end?
The tap was in the middle.
So this is the thing, for an actual rational human being to think, I wonder if I'll fit in this massive bath with my wife, I'll ask this minor celebrity who don't know.
Look, Elton John was in the shop and he'd said no.
Will you do it with Ryland for me?
OK, well...
So what am I to...
Well, we've got to imagine we're getting in it. You're a very tall man.
I'm quite tall.
God almighty, I can see why you can't get phones in a wallet in those.
As a working hypothesis, let's say this rectangle is broadly the bath.
Yeah.
So...
Is there any blood going to your feet?
You're in the bath showroom.
So you sit at that end. Right. The tap's here.
Is this what you did? You took control, David?
No, I didn't take control. Then, as you can see, our legs sort of tessellated. No, in between.
You know what this is making me think, David? I'm picturing... You just look at each other now, and I'm picturing a voiceover saying, there are many ways to keep a relationship fresh and alive. Why not try sharing a bath together? I think, well done. Right, now then, we need an answer. So, Lee's team, is Paul Ryland's hairdressing handyman, Mary's festive friend, or David's bath buddy?
What do you think?
The only story that made any kind of sense whatsoever was Ryland's.
Why?
Ryland's?
Yeah, Ryland's.
Oh.
I can believe that a man whose obsession is being legendarily well-groomed and stylish would panic and get his plumber to do his hair. I could just about believe that.
I've been looking at Paul while everyone's been talking, and he really did light up during David's story. Like, he was really enjoying it, like he was a fan of David.
Or it might be the first time he's heard it.
It's true. It's true as well.
What about farming? What do you think about
So that's
Mary?
the one I think is true.
The farmer?
I think that some local people would go and sing for animals at a local farm. This is a thing to do.
I do believe that you can sing to a cow. I believe slightly more that somebody would have their hair cut by a plumber. However, not him. Who did your teeth, the Tyler? Go on then, we'll say Mary.
You're going to say it's Mary? OK. Paul, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Paul, and every Christmas Eve...
Paul is Mary's festive friend. Thank you very much, Paul. Which brings brings us to our final round, Quickfire Lives, and we start with... It's Mary.
If I have learned one thing from my many years in business, it is this. Never trust a man in a floral shirt.
Right. Hey.
What is it about men with floral shirts?
Well, they're trying to make a statement.
What is that statement?
The wrong one. Trying to say, look at me, listen to me, I'm powerful, I'm sexy.
With flowers?
I'm in touch with my feminine side.
Is it in business only?
Yes.
It's...
Well, because I've worked in the fashion business a lot.
All right, so your day off?
And...
You started it!
I wasn't talking about you, Lee. I would never do anything like that. I really wasn't.
You said a man in Florida
in
is...
business.
In business.
You don't do business, do you?
I do business.
Pitch something to Mary and see how she
OK, yeah. All right, hello. After a toaster.
No, so invest in my company.
Will you invest in my company? I haven't sold many toasters recently. I think it's my attitude. Is your bread not hot enough?
You just make it look like you'll get your money back 20% on every pound you put.
Do you want to buy my toaster? If you sell my toasters in your shop,
Yeah,
I'll let you...
A pyramid scheme, yeah,
What?
good. A pyramid scheme, that's good.
If you were to get loads of them, you could put them in the shape of a pyramid and we could... Maybe the Egyptians would buy them.
When you say, if I have learnt one thing in business, are you implying that you've only learnt one thing in business?
No. I've learned quite a few things.
OK, so if you've learnt two things in business, what's number two?
Never work with comedians.
Right. What do you think? Is she telling the truth, Lee?
Well, it could be true, I suppose. What do you think?
I don't think it's true, because I don't think Mary judges people like that.
I've got nothing against his shirt. He's a comedian.
Yes.
I get it. This is men in business.
I mean, show business.
So there is a difference.
No, there isn't. There's no other business like show business. There's a song about that I heard once.
So, do you think Mary is telling the truth? Truth or lie?
So we're saying...
I think it's a lie.
Lie. It's a lie.
You can say it's a lie. Mary,
better up
truth or lie?
Oh, it is indeed a lie.
Oh. Yes, it's a lie. Mary doesn't distrust men in floral shirts. Oh, and that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. And I can reveal that Lee's team has won by 3 points to 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show with fantastical fibs and tantalising truths. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, the news presenter whose accent has been described as sexy and like warm honey, or put another way, Welsh. Hugh Edwards. And the star of the Sara Millican television programme, I'll keep you in suspense no longer, it's Sara Millican. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, an actress who can convince you of anything. She told me earlier she's delighted to be on Lee's team. It's Josie Lawrence. And a comedian, actor and former professional footballer who used to play with the likes of Beckham, Lineker and Shearer. And if Bert Beckham, Arthur Lineker and Frank Shearer are watching, he says hi. It's Bradley Walsh. So, we begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before, so they've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction, and Sara is first up. Sara.
When I'm feeling tired, I photograph myself to see how tired I look. I then compare this photograph with other photographs I've taken of myself when I felt tired, to see how tired I really am.
Lee's team, what do you think?
When did this begin, Sara?
Probably 3 or 4 years ago.
How?
Boredom.
The first time you did it, what brought that on?
I think I was just taking photos of things in the flat and then thought I'd take a photo of myself.
And when you say tired, do you feel like your eyes are just a little bit tired?
Well, it depends. It can depend. Sometimes I'm a little bit tired, sometimes I'm really, really tired.
If you're wearing glasses and taking photographs, of course, that would disguise the tiredness in your eyes.
Do you want me to take them off now? Or?
Yes.
Please
okay.
do, yeah.
Just do a pretend
she looks
one
very
for
tired,
us, Sarah.
yeah.
That's it. That's
To be fair, she looks absolutely knackered.
You do look. Do that face again. What would you give yourself from 1 to 10 if 1 is not very tired?
I can't see it, that's why I take the photo.
When you look at these pictures, how do they make you feel?
Well, sometimes if I think I'm really tired and I take a photo of myself and then I compare it with another much earlier tired one that seems to be more tired, then I feel better.
Do you ever do it whilst you're asleep? Do you ever go... and not realise you've done it?
No, I eat a lot in the night, but I've never taken a photo.
Not as you're sleeping, though, Sarah, surely.
No, but
You're not shoveling it in from the bedside table as you sleep.
No, but I do wake up in the morning with less biscuits than I thought I had.
So what are you going to say, Lee? Is this the truth, or has she made it up?
I think it's true, but...
Josie thinks it's true.
I think she's lying, and I think it's a lie because I don't think Sarah's A, that ridiculous, or B, that vain.
Well, we're in trouble if it's true, then, aren't we?
So, Lee, what are you going to say?
I'll go with Josie, say it's true.
You're going to say it's true? Right. Sarah, was it the truth, or was it a lie?
It was true.
Ah, very good.
Yeah. And the exciting thing is, not only is it true, we have the evidence. Take a look at this. Now, Sarah, how do you rate that one?
That's a good 7 out of 10. You know, that's been a hell of a day, hasn't it?
Yeah. All right, let's go on now to snap number 2.
That's different, because that's happy tired. Can you see?
That's
Can you see
happy
that it's
tired?
happy tired? Yeah.
Let's have a look at number 3. Were you on a drip there? Were you being kept alive in that one?
That is the worst one. I couldn't even be bothered to hide my bra strap.
Yes, it's true. Sarah does photograph herself to see how tired she looks. I'm terrible after a late night. You know, some mornings I barely recognise the old man looking back at me in the mirror, or remember why I invited him home in the first place. Right, Hugh, you're next.
I have an evil eye that I use on my colleagues during broadcasts when I want them to move on.
Now, when you say your colleagues, who in particular?
Because don't you read the news on your own?
It's a very lonely job.
You mean correspondents, don't you?
Colleagues who might be correspondents.
Nick Robinson, for example?
Oh, I see.
I see. Robert Peston, for example?
Yeah. People who've come in to drone on about something endlessly.
Lee, I'll tell you what, you be a correspondent.
I'll be a correspondent,
okay?
so I'm
and then Hugh, do your evil eye.
You mentioned Robert Peston going on and on about, you know, the world coming to an end. I'm going to stop him talking.
Right. In news today, we believe that there's a chance that the...
Oh, my God!
That's it.
Do it again.
You've got to start again. I can't do it in silence.
Today, the ice caps were melting once again, and we found
That's
that...
not what a correspondent says.
it's
A
true. It's not
correspondent doesn't
realistic.
say in
It's
the
not
news
realistic.
today. You've got to talk about the euro.
Oh, I'm sorry, David.
Talk about the euro.
I'm sorry, I didn't realise I was going to have to be method.
Talk about the euro and do it with some level of insight. For
Right. I will. Today.
Why
Today.
don't you start today?
Yes.
All right, then,
Tomorrow.
Now going to our economics correspondent. Today. What are you saying today?
All right, then. All right, then, forget it. Tomorrow, do you know what I heard? That the euro... It's good.
David can't see it. Do it to David. Do it to
There
David.
are gradations of it, OK?
David, wait. Do it properly. Pretend you're a sports correspondent. You're talking about the Carling Cup final last year. David.
Okay. Today?
Not today.
Today?
No, not today.
In the football. Today in the football, once again, they were kicking it. Oh, God.
It does work. It does work. Some of them are very, very resistant to it.
You're the BBC version of Medusa, are you not?
I have to stop these people. They have to be stopped.
You said there are gradations.
That's right, Rob.
So, OK, so let's see minor irritation.
You see that?
Well, it's barely noticeable.
Well, exactly.
That's a nervous twitch, surely.
No, it's not.
OK, medium.
That's good. I like that.
Yeah. OK, and then full on.
Head down. Angle the head down. That is serious.
I suppose the problem is,
it really is.
I was going to say, if you're really not interested, you raise both eyebrows, but it's going to backfire, isn't it?
No, there's a different one I use.
He's fascinated by this.
Yes,
Wow, this is interesting.
There's always the turn your back on them technique, which I have used as well, but Robert Peston still carries on.
You don't really turn
I have done. Yeah. And basically, so Rob, you're now Robert Peston, so you go say quantitative easing.
Quantitative easing, you know, will it work? It's hard to say, Hugh, and at the end of the day, we won't know until Tuesday when the Chancellor is going to give us his report. Now, word is that report is going to contain many of the ingredients that we've already seen, but until it's released, we won't know. And don't forget that there's always the opportunity for the Shadow Chancellor to put forward his proposal. We won't know until Wednesday. Why Wednesday, you ask? Well, Wednesday is the day when the report will be presented.
Our business editor, Rob Brydon. Thank you very much indeed.
Very much. So, what do we think? Do you think it's true?
Lie. He's too lovely. He really is. He's like a big, old, cuddly Welsh bear. I mean old in the loveliest sense, rather than in the old sense.
Lie.
You think it's a lie?
Why lie, Bradley? Why lie?
Because you can.
No, I mean, why do you think this is a lie?
He's a very solitary person on television. I see Hugh in my living room. He's on his own. He's never given me the evil eye.
So, truth or lie?
Lie. OK, my team say lie.
You say it's a lie. Hugh, was it the truth or was it a lie?
You should know that I am programmed by the BBC to tell the truth.
Yes, it's true. Different news presenters have their own little techniques. Fiona Bruce will incline her head to one side. Emily Maitlis will cough. And Jeremy Paxman will grab you by the lapels and tell you to shut it or he'll glass you. Bradley, you're next.
OK, here we go. Whilst fulfilling a lifelong dream of swimming with dolphins, I had to punch one of them on the nose because I firmly believed it was trying to remove my trunks.
David.
Where and when?
Florida.
When?
2005.
2005?
Yes.
What was this dolphin doing? You're swimming along. I've never swum with dolphins.
He's getting off on this.
No.
I want it as arousing as possible, a blow by blow, if it came to that, count of what this particular saucy bottlenose did around your trunks.
OK,
Get him off!
Get him off! Please stop, because I have nightmares about it.
I
have flashbacks. You have to hold on to the dolphins' fins like this, and they propel you across the water, so you're in tandem with dolphins.
This is in the sea?
Well, it was like a SeaWorld place.
Right.
And I was being propelled across the water, or dragged across the water by these dolphins.
Holding them by the dorsal fins.
Indeed. I got to the other side of the tank that we were in, and one swam left, and the other one came round and was poking me in the back. And so, consequently, the lady who was there...
Dolphin?
Not the lady dolphin, no. The instructor lady, she said, just shoo him away. So I went, shoo. And it wouldn't go. And all of a sudden, it actually ran its nose down the back, down like I've got a crevice in my spine, right the way down, and my trunks starting to go south. At which point,
a crevice in your spine, you're not getting mixed up with the bottom, are you?
as I turned round, I went like that and caught the dolphin right on the nose, and it startled the dolphin, and the dolphin swam off.
You've been back to SeaWorld then in the meantime?
Yes, I've been back. Yeah.
And swimming with dolphins again? After that rousing experience?
I went with a charity.
What had happened to you? Did you have an illness?
No, I didn't. I didn't.
So what are you thinking, David? Which way are you leaning?
It's pervy and a bit creepy, isn't it? But it's perfectly believable.
Never mind the other two on your team. What do you think?
It's perfectly believable.
I didn't believe it at all to start with, and now I believe it a bit. But it is disgusting. It's sort of...
disgusting.
I think he seems quite ashamed of it, which makes me think it might be true. He's a good-looking fella. I can see, you know, what they were thinking.
You think it's true?
The team are in agreement.
Yeah.
OK.
Yeah.
Bradley Walsh, were you telling us the truth, or was it a lie?
Rob Brydon, it is a total lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Bradley didn't punch a dolphin on the nose because he believed it was trying to remove his trunks. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Paul. Bradley, what is Paul to you?
This is Paul, my school friend, who loved mashed potato so much that I used to steal it off teachers' plates for him.
OK. Josie, how do you know Paul?
This is Paul, and he taught me the carrot technique for giving up smoking.
Finally, Lee, your relationship to Paul?
This is my milkman, Paul. I came down one morning to find he'd left 88 pints of milk on my door.
So, there we are. Bradley's Mr. Potato Head, Josie's carrot counsellor, or Lee's mixed-up milkman. David, where'd you start?
All right, mashed potato. Why did you see it as your role to obtain mashed potato for Paul?
Because he loved mashed potato so much, and I was his friend, and he wasn't brave enough.
How did you steal it without the teachers noticing?
I stole it when the teachers weren't looking.
How many teachers did you steal mashed potato from, and on how many separate occasions? Describe the scale and nature of the scam.
5 years I've had this. No, what happened was the teachers' dinners had mashed potato on them.
Were the pupils allowed no mashed potato? Was mashed potato the luxury item available only to teachers?
No, not necessarily.
Not necessarily?
No, not
on Sundays?
Yeah, Sundays we would have mashed potato.
I had a very privileged upbringing where mashed potato was available to teachers and pupils alike. Not a day goes by when I don't give thanks for that.
Sundays we had no mashed potato. And,
Paul?
Paul?
Yeah.
Rob, how come I never get a newsreader?
We would have lunch in the dining area. The teachers that were looking after us in that dining area would then swap over and have their lunch later than us.
Right.
The plates of dinner that were going to the other teachers had mash on them, and somewhere else in the school, other than the dining room, we'd take the mash.
Right.
Sum up for us how you got the mashed potato off the teacher's plate and onto Paul's plate.
I hijacked the canteen trolley thing.
On a trolley, so it's an industrial quantity of mash you're moving around here. Yeah? Is that right?
Would you like to move on with your inquiries?
Josie, what is the carrot method?
Paul is my plumber,
Yeah.
and I've known him for about 10 years now. I do like a cheeky ciggy every now and then. About 2 months ago, he came and did a tap in my utility room, and I said, Paul, when I gave him a cup of tea, you know, you can have a fag in this house, and he says, I don't do it anymore, but I'll show you what I do. And he had a packet of ciggies with a little plastic bag thing and little sticks of carrots, and he nibbled them. So I
so
did
you
it.
don't smoke the carrots?
No.
So it's just quite simply, every time you fancy a cigarette, just
Yes,
nibble
but
on a carrot.
But for some reason, because I've tried before, for some reason just having the packet with you
So you put them in the cigarette pack. So you still have
That's
to buy.
what he did. That was his little technique.
I was trying to give up heroin once and I carried around a little tub of hummus. That's how that works.
Right, what about Lee's story?
Yes.
So when was this?
It was about 6 weeks ago.
88 bottles, glass bottles.
Glass bottles of milk, yes.
And how were they arranged on the doorstep?
In the shape of a cow. What does that matter?
I'm just trying to picture the scene. Where were they? Where were they arranged?
I've opened the door, there's 88 bottles of milk.
Where were they?
Where were they?
Has he got a very
On
big
the doorstep,
porch?
around the
On the
doorstep.
doorstep, you've
Not
got
just
a
on
very
the...
big doorstep.
Well, you've got to let me finish. On the doorstep, around the side, up the bit that I have at the side of my house.
And the colour of the foil on the milk bottles?
The colour of the foil?
Yeah.
Blue.
Blue? Which means what?
It means that it's full fat.
I didn't think anybody drank full fat milk
Is this the bit you least believe? The bit that you doubt about this story is I had 88 bottles of milk on my doorstep.
That's fine, that's champion.
Full fat? Are you bombers?
How many had you ordered?
I'd ordered... Well, I thought I'd ordered 8.
You thought you'd ordered... That's a lot.
8 pints of full fat milk.
Well, actually...
Why did you want 8 pints of full fat milk?
Because I had friends staying over.
Who like milkshakes?
I ordered it online, I made a mistake. I meant to put 88 bottles, and I hit it, and I put 88 in the box. That's
Right.
what happened. That is
And Paul didn't question that at all. Nobody questioned that you wanted 88 bottles of milk.
Yeah, because what happened is I put 88, I said double-clicked, and then his face just came up on the screen and went, "Are you sure, Governor?" I mean, come on, Lee. 88 bottles of milk? What are you talking about? Hey? Well, go back there and have another go. No, he doesn't get involved in the admin. He just looks at the list and delivers the milk.
Fair enough.
When does Paul deliver?
Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
What time?
Ooh, it's quite early, Hugh.
So, how many bottles did you say?
88 on this particular
and
occasion.
he did it silently on the doorstep? You didn't wake up at all? Yeah, no big clanking going on? Went back and forth to the milk float? No?
He's a professional.
Yeah.
We call him the Ninja Milkman.
OK. Talk us through the event. You open the front door. What happens?
I saw 88 bottles of milk.
And what happened then? What happened?
I went, love! Not to him, obviously he's gone.
Yeah.
I said, darling... Because I was saying, love, that'd be far too working class and northern. Darling, heavens above, the milkman's left 88 bottles of milk again. It was an absolute blackguard.
How long did it take you to get through this supply? Until you got rid of them all? And what did you do
We
then?
didn't get through them all before they'd gone off. We gave some to the cat. So I'm lucky because I've got a lion.
OK, we need an answer. So, David's team, is Paul Bradley's Mr Potato Head, Josie's carrot counsellor, or Lee's mixed-up milkman?
I don't understand why you'd have full fat in this day and age.
No.
Think of your hard flour.
I get semi-skimmed.
I get semi-skimmed.
Yeah.
I get semi-skimmed.
I think everyone gets
Everybody gets
semi-skimmed.
semi-skimmed. Semi-skimmed, yes.
I think it's Bradley. It's Bradley.
It was so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was so bad.
It's got to be right.
Bradley's technique to basically collapse in front of us meant we didn't really get any information either way.
No,
He's just...
And he has a whiff of a thief about him as well, doesn't he?
OK, so, Paul, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Paul, and Bradley used to steal potatoes from me.
Thank you very much, Paul.
Thank you very much.
Which brings us to our final round, Quickfire Lives. And we start with... Lee.
I can tell if someone drinks mainly tea or coffee just by listening to their stomach.
Right, David's team, what do you think? How? How?
Yeah, how?
Well, there's a certain rumble to your coffee drinker.
Oh, come on.
It is the slightest thing that only someone with a sensitive ear like mine would
Can you reproduce the rumble yourself?
What did you say?
Can you reproduce the rumble yourself?
Got him. The eyebrows got on. Oh, sorry, Hugh, what was the question?
I said, can you reproduce the rumble in some kind of form? Give us a sense of whether it's resonant or a bit of a squeaky rumble. What kind of rumble is it?
I would say that the drinkers of coffee have a rumble that I can only describe as, imagine a small fish passing wind But you've got a stethoscope to the glass.
Yeah.
It's the mildest of rumbles, and as I say, only a trained ear would hear.
And whereas the tea drinkers rumble?
Much, I mean, but hardly ever. Hardly ever. I mean, it's to do with the...
Well, they rumble less, the tea drinkers.
The tea drinkers are less of a rumble than the coffee drinkers.
Because I'm a tea drinker and I rumble loads.
Good job you don't drink coffee. You'd be all over the place.
Really?
But surely they're both the same amount of liquid, so I don't understand why it's
Well, I'm
different.
glad you asked me that, sir. It's finally a sensible question.
Yes.
It's
You're
to
welcome.
do, apparently, with... It's not the actual... I genuinely don't know what it is, but it's to do with something that's in coffee. It's something that's in coffee that's not in tea. And it is in coffee. Right. It's my party trick, so I'll say, do you want tea or coffee? Then I'll go, in fact, don't tell me. And I'll get down on my knee, I'll lean in like that, and I'll go... I'm guessing coffee.
Could you do that to Bradley or Josie and say which they prefer?
Why don't I do it to you, David? Because I think that's what you want. Finally, some physical contact between us. Let's just get this out of the way.
I'm desperate to get your ear on my bare skin. But no, do it to Josie.
No, I want to do it to you. It's a will they, won't they panel game. And finally, it comes to this. You can do it to everybody.
You're going to do us all?
Offer. OK. News just in. There's a definite rumble there. You're a tea drinker.
I thought you said coffee drinkers rumble more.
There's a rumble, but it's not the rumble. It's the mild rumble.
Okay. That was lovely. That was really lovely.
Do you know what? I can't make my mind up. I'll have to check again.
Got a very warm ear.
It's tea. Now, I have a different system for the ladies. Do you mind if I...
Not at all.
press my
I'll
ear
lift
to-
them up so you can get in.
You promised you'll keep them up till I'm away. Don't throw them on top. I do not want to be forced to the ground.
On your head. Dunk.
Yeah, so you're an interesting one because you've got a bit of both. So it's almost as if it's like you don't drink tea or coffee. I'm getting from you.
OK.
I'm getting you don't drink tea or coffee. I'm getting you drink tea. I'm getting you drink tea. So that's what I would say. So you now know whether it's true or a lie.
Now, what we need to know is, did he get those right?
There's no sense on what these rumbles actually sound like. I need to sort of get a sound.
OK, I'll try and do the sound. David, as a tea drinker, was the mild rumble. A sort of...
So, David, are you a tea drinker? Is he right?
I am a tea drinker, but
No way! How did I do it? Can you confirm to the audience that we've never met?
I think Lee probably got it by listening to the rumbles of my stomach. Or he might have got it from my saying I'm a tea drinker several moments before. One or the other. So,
Could have been that. You never know with this kind of weird thing.
What about you, Hugh? I'm not saying you, Hugh. What about you, Hugh?
It's a very complex picture with me.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's tea and coffee.
Yeah, but it's mainly
depends
tea.
on the time of day.
It's mainly tea with you. Don't lie to me.
Have you had a coffee?
No.
Have you had tea this evening, though, Hugh? Or have you had coffee? What have you had? Be honest.
I know I've had tea.
Well, there you are, you see.
Okay, what about
He knows what he's
Sara?
doing.
Brilliant. Even the audience are clapping now. I'm loving this.
Yeah.
Now, with me, you said it was neither one nor the other.
No, I said you're not really a big tea or
tea or
coffee
coffee
drinker, but occasionally you'll have a tea.
I drink a lot of tea.
No, you don't.
But to be fair, I've got a lot of underwear on as well, so that might have.
That doesn't
spoiled the
work with
sound.
underwear. I didn't say
Yeah.
it doesn't work with the underwear.
You should have said I would have taken it off, look.
Yeah, that was like.
What about the noise of the coffee, then?
The coffee rumble is a lot more like a. It's the only way to describe it. I mean, I can't make the noise of a
Can I suggest that would be a better party trick?
Don't call my skill a trick, Sarah. It's I find it a curse. I've had to live with it all my life.
So what do you think, David?
What do you think here?
I'm trained to spot liars a mile off. That's
Yeah.
my job. And it's something I can do with a kind of unerring sort of sense of certainty.
Why are we losing then?
It's not working working tonight.
Right.
On this one, I just think it's unlikely, isn't it?
And however much fun it was to thwack one of my boobs on his head, I still think it's a lie.
That was just one.
So what are you going to say then, David?
I think we're going to say it's a lie.
You think it's a lie?
Yeah.
OK. Lee, was that the truth or were you lying?
It is, in fact, true. No, it's not. It's a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Lee can't tell if someone drinks mainly tea or coffee just by listening to their stomach. Oh, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that David's team have won by 3 points to 2. But it's not just a team game, and my individual liar of the week this week is Hugh Edwards. Yes, Hugh Edwards, who's been less genuine than an email from a Nigerian billionaire. Good night.
Spock, you've got to get him out of there. William Shatner's in control of Have I Got News For You. Next, then Glasgow's Kevin Bridges joins Michael McIntyre in Glasgow. Well, we've all got to save on petrol. That's at 9:30.
Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show with barefaced lies and well-masked truths. On David Mitchell's team tonight, a comedian and writer back for more, it's Sara Pascoe. And from Slow Horses, and this is gonna hurt, it's actor Kadif Kerwin. On Mack's team tonight, YouTuber turned sitcom star from Things You Should Have Done, it's Lucia Keskin. He's the Bard of Salford. It's the one and only John Cooper Clarke. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They have no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Sara is first tonight.
I recently booked a sleep consultant but stood them down when they told me what they were planning to do.
Oh,
right.
Interesting. How long have you had problems sleeping?
It isn't actually for me.
Oh.
I have 2 small children.
Right, they're not that big, surely.
Is that not right?
It's not a sleep consultant you need to see, it's a paediatrician.
There's a huge industry now of sleep experts, because babies aren't born knowing how to sleep.
Sorry?
Yeah. So they will go to sleep for short periods, but they wake up all the time because they don't know how to get themselves back to sleep.
Let's give us a picture now. How often were they waking up on a typical night?
So the 7-month-old, and it's not his fault, but he's waking every sleep cycle, which is every 90 minutes.
Ooh,
and the 2-year-old, he will sleep for like 4 or 5 hours, but then he will get up.
You're not working tonight, you're on a break.
The truth is, it's my birthday. This was how I've got out of being at my house.
Two things, Sara. So, first of all, happy birthday.
Thank you.
Secondly, what was the advice
OK,
given?
so the sleep consultant said she would tell the toddler she was a sleep fairy and that she'd put fairy dust on our door and we couldn't come out until morning.
So what is she saying that the fairy dust do?
Locks the door.
Right.
I'm locking your parents into that room. They cannot get out. Now go to sleep. So the toddler wakes up.
Yes.
I'm awake, Mother. Father, I'm awake. Let's play.
Why have you made him a Victorian ghost?
What happens then?
She said that she would say, you have to go back to bed, I'm the sleep fairy.
That's what she's told you.
Yeah.
The second they go off to sleep, she's having a little nap, right?
She won't have a very long one, because my kids wake up all the time.
Is she expensive?
Incredibly expensive.
How much?
Yeah. About £500.
Per night?
Per night, yeah.
Ooh.
Well, that's, you know.
What did your partner make of this?
He wasn't there.
He's moved to a hotel where it's He's got to see the Premier Inn Fairy.
Which is actually less than £500 a night.
So, Lee, were there ever any sleep issues with your children? Would you just start doing bits of the act and they would...
I'm not going to respond to you, Rob, because I find that kind of banter a bit mock the weak.
What do you reckon, John?
The language of psychology, which I imagine would come into it, surely it'd be wasted on children of that age.
So you think it's implausible?
Yeah.
Lucia, what about you?
I think it could be true.
You do?
Because?
Just sounds true.
I'm going to go with John. John has lived on this planet for a lot longer than Lucia. He knows the difference.
What do you mean?
Well, you're younger.
What did you think he meant?
It could mean that one of you had moved planets. So they'd been obviously, if Lucia is secretly an alien, she thinks she's just been discovered. What are you talking about? How do you know?
We are going to go with John, and we are going to say lie.
You think it's a lie? OK, so, Sarah, truth or lie?
John, it was, of course, true.
Next time I'm listening to you. Yes, it's true. Sarah did stand down a sleep consultant. John, you're next.
I charge £500 a night to stop the little ones crying.
John.
I once got fired from an advertising campaign for being too honest about the product.
David's team.
Oh, OK, well, what was the product?
It was a brand of gin.
And you were approached to be the face of the gin?
No, it was. I was approached to write a jingle.
A jingle?
Yes, indeed, a jingle.
Do you remember any of the verses?
Yeah. I'm going to say it's David Mitchell's gin, because it's got the right amount of syllables. At the public bar of any welcoming inn, he's the geezer with the goofy grin. What got him into the state he's in? David Mitchell's gin. Do you want to hear the Christmas special?
Yes, please.
By the way, we're edging towards true on this one.
I think so.
I tasted this gin for the fun and frolics, but guess what it tasted like?
Notify your next of kin. Christmas is coming, better get some in. Say goodbye to self-discipline with David Mitchell.
So did you go in and present these to them? And I mean, how did the breakup go?
Well, they said, you know, it's not quite the image we're looking for.
The idea that people don't buy gin because it gets them drunk is absurd. That's what they want. Buy this and it will change your state of mind in a way you will probably like and possibly over time come to depend upon.
What do you think, Sarah?
I thought that improvising poetry was going to be, like, impossible, so it's definitely true, but then Lee did it. And I was like,
There was a young woman from China who had an enormous... It's dead easy.
I mean, that's a lot of poetry to have made up on the spot, but obviously if anyone can do it, John can.
Exactly.
But then another point is, if he has invented all that on the spot, he kind of deserves the point.
Yes.
This is true. Yeah. So you're saying, therefore...
We're going to go true.
OK, they're saying it's true. John, was it true or was it a lie?
It was true.
It's true. John was fired for being too honest. Lucia, you're up next.
I once accidentally gate crashed the BBC News.
David's team.
Oh. How did you find yourself wandering into the news?
It was the 25th anniversary of the TV show Friends.
all right.
And what's your connection with Friends? You weren't in Friends, were you?
No. I did like a video where I created the whole episode.
One of your YouTube
Yeah.
sort of pastiches was
And
a
they
friend.
sort of assumed I was a super fan.
So you were invited onto the programme?
It was on sort of Skype, Zoom thing. And 5 minutes before we were about to go on, I lost signal, so I called them back, and they were currently in a Brexit negotiation.
They were literally
They were in- so
negotiating Brexit?
That was the segment before.
That was what they were talking about.
So I phoned them back, and then I get a text from my friend saying, your face has just come up on the screen on the BBC News that you're calling the news. You know, over the interview, and there my face pops up.
And your friend texts you to say that?
Well, my mum, upstairs.
You said it was your friend, it was your mum.
No, it was my mum.
You can be friends with your mum. You can be friends with your mum, yeah.
Yes, I know that, but it's...
I'm friends with your mum. What? What's wrong with your mum? I like your mum, and I'm a friend of your mum. What do you think I meant? Well, something wrong with you, Rob.
So your mum...
You sleep with a woman once and it's a problem. Get over it.
She did say, she said to me, she said, Rob, you know how you're always saying how Lee is so quick? She said... Well, what do we think then? Kadif?
I feel it would happen to you.
I want it to be true
Yeah.
so much that I'm going to say it's true.
Yeah.
Well, I think we think it's true.
Yeah.
Right, Lucia. Was it true or was it a lie?
It was true.
It's true. You're going to love this. Here is proof of this awkward and unexpected moment.
They will open the withdrawal agreement. Maybe there is some hope for cosmetic changes.
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Mary. So, Kadif, what is Mary to you?
This is Mary. When I pretended to deliver a baby, she actually passed out.
Right. Sarah, how do you know Mary?
This is Mary. As a schoolgirl, I thought that my magical powers had made her fall into a lake.
Finally, David, what is your relationship with Mary?
This is Mary, and I was responsible for breaking one part of her ankle, and you, Lee, were responsible for breaking another.
So there we have it. Kadif's fainting friend, Sarah's soggy sidekick, or David's pained pal. Lee's team, where will you start?
David. We said we'd never speak of that night. OK, where do we want to start? Kadif?
Yeah.
Right. Why were you pretending to deliver a baby?
Because I'm an actor and I was acting.
And where? Which drama school are you at?
I went to the Royal Central School of Speech and Drama.
Right.
They turned me down, Central.
Ah, how come? What did you sing?
Well, I think what Kadif is referring to is that in the audition you have to sing a song.
Yeah.
That's right, I sang...
I thought you were having a go at his singing.
Yeah.
No, there's no need for your involvement.
What show were you in?
I was in a show called This Is Going to Hurt.
Right.
I played a obs and gynae doctor and I was delivering a baby by C-section.
Right. And is Mary an actor?
No, Mary's not an actor. Mary was an SA on the day. So
Supporting artist.
Supporting artist. She was my obstetrics nurse next to me.
So she's playing a nurse.
Yeah.
You're playing the person doing a C-section.
Yeah, we got taught all of the fingering and all of the knife work. So
Right.
So you're cutting into some sort of latexy type thing.
Yeah. So say I am the lady who's about to give birth.
OK.
So both her legs were here, prosthetic legs. Her real legs were underneath, and on top of her was the belly.
And when you cut in, what's underneath the...
So you release the blood pack.
Oh.
And I'm assuming at the end, There's a fake baby in there.
No. The baby gets it gets handed out. They would have cut away and then
yeah. Because it would be a bit unfair to use a real baby and go, we'll be with you in about an hour.
So Mary actually came and brought the knives towards me, and I was just doing the incision and blah blah blah, and then I just heard a thud, and it was like a cartoon. Her legs went up in the air, and it was just
her real legs or her fake legs? And what do you do then? You forget who you are and say, don't worry, I'm qualified, I can deal with this.
No, thankfully, because it was a set with real doctors on there, she got seen to, and we continued the day. Actually, she was a proper trooper, actually, to be fair.
No one's ever come on the show before, stood there and put their hands in the pockets, and I wonder if hands are full of blood and...
Right, who would you like to quiz next?
Sarah.
Remind us, Sarah, of what yours...
OK, this is Mary. As a schoolgirl, I thought that my magic powers had made her fall into a lake.
Right. How old were you?
11?
And she was in your class? She was your friend?
No, Mary, Miss Cooper to me, obviously looks amazing, but she was my teacher.
Mary, you look very young.
Yeah.
Well, that face said to me, don't care, it's not true. What was the magic?
Well, I'd written a story
Right.
where Miss Cooper was humiliated in front of the entire school on a school trip by falling into a lake.
You wrote the story as part of a lesson or in home time?
As kind of revenge.
Why?
I was in the first year at secondary school and Miss Cooper accused me of cheating and I wasn't cheating and I was
Whoa,
outraged.
let's get to the bottom of this story.
Yeah, thank you.
Because already just the way you said it, when you went, she accused me of cheating, but I wasn't cheating.
I wasn't.
We're all thinking, you were cheating, weren't you?
No, I wasn't
What were you
cheating.
accused-
Don't make me write a little story about you, Lee.
Which subject was this?
Geography.
Geography.
Right. Where did you go to school?
I went to school in Upminster in Essex.
OK. I like the fact you knew it was in Essex. You're good at geography, I'll give you that.
How was she humiliated in the story?
There was a trip and the entire school was there and she was trying to talk to us about geography. It was the White Cliffs of Dover and she fell. And she just, whoa! And then everyone's laughing and pointing at her and she comes out and she's got, like, weeds in her hair.
Just to be clear, this is all in the story?
Yeah.
So what happened in real life that made you think you'd done it?
Exactly that.
We had a school trip and a very similar thing happened. Some details were different, but...
Did she fall into water?
Yeah, like a reservoir.
Reservoir?
Yeah.
And you then feel...
I either thought God was real...
Yeah.
...or I thought I had magic powers.
But she never knew that you'd written the story.
I did have to apologise to her.
After this event?
Months later, yeah.
How did that conversation go?
I don't think she believed me that it was my story that did it.
Well, that's true.
I think she may have been right.
If you didn't like her...
Yeah.
Why were you telling her?
It's just low level, like, watch yourself. Like, this is the kind of thing that can happen if you accuse people of things.
OK. David, remind us of your relationship.
This is Mary, and I was responsible for breaking one part of her ankle.
Oh, yeah.
And you, Lee, were responsible for breaking another.
What the hell are you talking about?
Well, Mary was watching this programme on a laptop while she was on a running machine.
Right.
And then you said something that amused her.
No way.
I know. And she laughed so much, she fell off the running machine and hurt her ankle. But it wasn't that bad, because it wasn't that funny. So she got back on the running machine, and then I said something that was properly funny. And she fell off again, obviously, and this time it was a much more serious level of injury.
What happened when I said something?
But, you know, she would have known it was the next round. She'd hurt her ankle and she then sought medical treatment, got it x-rayed, and it was broken in 2 places.
How do you know her? Did she contact you?
I don't know her.
I know you don't. You've never even heard of her till about 30 seconds ago.
Heard about this accident through the production.
Right.
I sent her a card.
You didn't?
Did, yes.
What did you write in this card?
something nice. Get well soon. I'm sorry about the breakage.
Get well soon. I'm sorry about the breakage. It's not harm with you. It just pours out, doesn't it?
Right, we need an answer. So, Lee's team. Is Mary Kadif's fainting friend, Sarah's soggy sidekick, or David's pained pal?
Let's take them individually. Yeah. Kadif, I mean, there's some definite facts in this. I didn't see the programme. Did you see it?
Yeah.
Do you remember a C-section?
No.
No. Well, that's the end of that round, then. Kadif, there was no C-section.
Unless I've forgotten about it.
If you don't mind me saying, you are literally no help.
What about Sarah's story?
Right, so, the bit that I don't believe about Sarah's story is that she wasn't cheating.
Now, what about David?
I think Lee would have heard about it.
Well, not necessarily.
If he'd made somebody laugh.
About the broken...
What do you think of David's?
I don't think David's. I think Sarah or Kadif could be true.
David, you're
David
discounting.
least true, but could be.
Impossible. So, just to clarify, they could all be true. Next week, can I have someone here, me here, and just a coin? And I'll just... I don't know. I genuinely don't know. It could be all three.
It can't be all three, can it? Is that...
Rephrase that. It could be any of them. And only one of them.
Come on, let's make a decision.
We're doing a vote here. One of the three.
David.
You're going with David. OK.
If I can't decide between Sarah and Kadif, maybe go for David.
I think that's quite often how juries on literary awards work.
Lost again, did you?
Lee, take control, make a decision.
We'll go Kadif.
You're saying Kadif, right. They think it's Kadif. Mary, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Mary, and David and Lee broke my ankle.
Yes, Mary is David's pained pal. Thank you very much, Mary. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's Lee.
Possession.
OK, take a look under your desk. There's an item there. Just take the cloth off, OK? Lovely. It's one of those swimming pool things. Now, would you read the card?
I know, because it's mine. This is my poster. I bought it to remind me of the time I was asked to leave my local pool for breaking all 9 rules in one visit. We've got kinda refrain from running, pushing, acrobatics or gymnastics, shouting, ducking, petting, bombing, swimming in the diving area, smoking. Just put that on there. Rob, maybe just tilt it back a bit more so.
Now, when was this, Lee, first of all?
Well, let's just say I was young enough to be immature, but old enough to smoke.
Where's the pool, Lee?
It's in the local swimming baths.
Where's local to you?
Oh, it's very close. I was 17.
With your friends?
Well, my friend.
Who was your friend?
It was my mate, Bri.
Is that who you were petting?
Bri was not a boy.
Oh.
Bryony. But I called her Bri.
Oh, lovely stuff.
She was there with a sweet smile and her twinkly eyes, and I was there with me Veruca. And we were excited. We were holding hands and we started to run. And that was the first. The whistle blew. Like that. And I said, I'm not sure, Bri, you should have a whistle when we're going swimming. She said, no, that was the lifeguard over there, the lifeguard. No, Ronnie! And you know what it's like in the baths, yeah. You what? All right, then. I can't hear you, mate. I said, I'll come to you. I sprinted over. He said, no running. I said, oh, sorry. So I ran back and...
OK, what was the next violation?
Well, then she didn't want to get in, obviously. She was nervous. So I pushed her in, and the whistle blew again. I sprinted over. I warned you. I haven't pushed anyone before, know about the running. Oh, yes, sorry. You're not allowed to push people in.
Oh, no.
You pushed her in because
she was gentle.
She was nervous.
She was worried about the temperature.
Oh, I see.
Bryony.
Yeah. What was the next one?
Well,
may I suggest bombing?
Oh, well, we could.
Because you're still outside the pool, so we could get that done now.
I'm still out, she's in.
Oh, right, sorry.
I've jumped in. I wasn't looking, was I? I've only gone and landed on her shoulders. Whistle. What now? Don't shout.
And that's the shouting.
You went, there's no acrobatic gymnastics. I said, I wasn't doing it, I just landed when I jumped in. She's holding on to my ankle, she's not an idiot. I was having this conversation for 2 or 3 minutes before I realised we were in the deep end and she was under the water. So, yeah.
So what happens next?
I've got angry with her. I shouldn't have done it, but I just... like that, and I just done it. I basically put her head under the water for a second. Just for a second.
Just for a second.
I said, hey! She said, no ducking. I said, we're not doing that.
I'm wondering how you're going to get, with her in this state, to petting.
I don't know.
Maybe a cigarette break would help.
I apologised to Bri. And we got a little bit amorous. We kissed passionately. As passionate as you can as a repressed northern man of a certain age.
In a slightly too cold swimming pool.
So I imagine it wasn't long before the whistle sounded.
Oh, that was it. No heavy petting. So I said, sorry. And I got out. And that's when I spotted a German dam. And I decided to bomb it. And I didn't see a German dam, but I did see 3 German people together. And I thought it would be funny if I recreated the film Dam Busters. And I went all over them.
How could you tell they were German?
How did I tell?
Yeah, yes.
They were on the far right of the pool. And, of course, the uniforms.
And how many have you left to tick off now?
Well, because I'd kissed her passionately...
Yes.
In my weird way, I felt we had consummated the relationship.
Yes.
So I had a cigarette.
And was it at this point that the lifeguard had enough?
You.
Oh, no.
Get out the pool.
No.
I just said, I'm sorry, but I only thought that applied to people called Will patrons.
All right, so there it is now. It's been very detailed. I surely couldn't have made that up.
There's a lot of recall there of clearly genuine events.
Kadif, what do you reckon?
No.
No, what?
Well, it's, you know, it might not be true.
But we had a lovely time, didn't we?
Exactly.
So they think it's a lie. Was it a lie, Lee, or was it true?
It's a lie.
It's a lie. Lee didn't break all 9 pool rules in one day. That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show, and I can reveal that David's team has won by 5 points to 0. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.